I do.
Hey guys, Matt Coker here with West Coast Men's Health. Most guys don't realize that their ED started in their 40s. Symptoms of erectile dysfunction can be slight and subtle, but by treating your symptoms at the onset, you can avoid severe ED in the future. Mild ED is easily reversed at our clinic using our acoustic wave technology. Most men have accepted that ED is a part of getting older, but that's falsely true. Our acoustic wave therapy has helped thousands of men restore function, whether they're in their 40s or their 80s. West Coast Men's Health also treats chronic pain, including neuropathy, plantar fasciitis, Dupuytren's contracture, and even carpal tunnel. So if this sounds like you, give West Coast Men's Health a call today and see how we can help.
San Mateo, Pleasanton, Walnut Creek, and Elk Grove, call West Coast Men's Health at 650-407-1168. That's 650-407-1168. 650-407-1168. Online at westcoastmenshealth.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Call ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. On the battlefield, there's a saying, when you will fight, never leave a fallen warrior behind. Never. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. The Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Traffic and weather together on the 8th. We're heading back to Berkeley.
And finally, I bring good news for this accident. This is westbound Interstate 80 at University Avenue. They just got all lanes open. Had a couple of blocks on an hour. Traffic is so slow westbound 80 as you're coming out of Elsinore and Albany from about Central Avenue. It also got you backed up on the 580 coming out of Richmond, also from Central Avenue. You're driving southbound Solid Eagle, East Shore and so out of Emeryville on eastbound 80 from Howell over to University, but that is starting to ease up as well. Now I want to head to San Leandro and hear about a crash on eastbound Interstate 580 right before you get to 150th Avenue. Car slammed into the embankment. Looks like it may have rolled onto its side as well. Right now everything's over the right shoulder, but there's emergency responders on the way. And also we've got a crash in Hayward. This is northbound Interstate 880 right before Highway 92, a 3-car accident. Everybody did make it over to the shoulder. Our next report is 7:38 on the traffic meter, KCBS.
Your Bay Area weather mostly cloudy with a slight chance of a lingering shower tonight. Breezy at times. Another system moves in tomorrow, bringing rain and winds and the potential for a few thunderstorms. Highs expected to be mostly in the 60s. Traffic and weather together on KCBS.
Oh, what fun it is to ride on AC Transit. This holiday season, leave the driving to us. To help you celebrate safely, all AC Transit bus rides are free on New Year's Eve from 8 p.m. on December 31st to 5 a.m. on January 1st. Thanks for riding with AC Transit. We look forward to many more rides with you in 2024. Happy holidays from AC Transit.
News that matters to you around the day, around the world, around the clock. All news 1069 and AM 740 KCBS.
It is Thursday, December 28th. Coming up on KCBS, Maine Secretary of State takes former President Trump off the Republican primary ballot.
The mayor of San Jose is not on track to meet his initial homelessness goals. I'm Megan Goldsby on why he's optimistic anyway.
A number of new laws to boost safety on the roads go into effect in 2024. Also ahead on KCBS, Star Date and sports. Warriors looking to continue their Akron winning streak tonight at Chase Center. Good evening, I'm Brian Goebel. KCBS News Time is 7:31.
CBS News Brief. Former President Trump is ineligible to be on Maine's GOP primary ballot under the 14th Amendment's insurrection clause. CBS News legal contributor Jessica Levin.
Maine's Secretary of State is the first Secretary of State in our nation's history to conclude that a presidential candidate is not eligible for the primary ballot.
Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley gets heat over her comments about the cause of the Civil War and no mention of politics.
these questions directly. How are you supposed to take on Joe Biden and Democrats in November?
Haley blames Democratic flack for the question. Mexican leaders will visit Washington next month to continue discussions on curbing an influx of migrants at the border. CBS's Skylar Henry.
The Biden administration has also said that they are asking Congress to pass additional funding to try to help out at the U.S.-Mexico border as well, to the tune of some $14 billion.
CBS News Brief, I'm Jennifer Kuiper.
Our KCBS News Watch continues. In his first year in office, San Jose Mayor set the goal of getting 1,000 people off the streets and into interim housing. KCBS's Ricky Goldsby checked in with the mayor on his progress.
Mayor Mahan says what they're doing is working.
We've had a 10% decline in what we call unsheltered homelessness. That's folks living in tents and vehicles out on city streets year over year. And I would attribute that largely to our embrace of faster, more cost-effective solutions.
Like interim housing and possibly sanctioned sleeping sites. Speaking on our Ask an Expert program, Mohan said he initially aimed to fill those 1,000 beds by the end of June. And he says they have created 500 spaces. Beyond that,
We have council approval. We got the city council to approve 700 additional units, so that will be well in excess of that 1,000-unit goal. Budget, which is great progress. Now it's just execution. We're working with Public Works and planning and other city departments to build these out as quickly as possible. And you're right, it's going to be tight.
but he says he believes they will be done by the end of the calendar year, not the fiscal one. Megan Goldsby, KCBS.
A number of new laws affecting drivers go into effect in the new year, designed to improve safety. KCBS's Kathy Whitman says one will allow a crackdown on people still in catalytic converters.
A series of new laws beginning after the new year will enhance driver safety around the state. CHP officer Andrew Barclay says two will help stop the proliferation of catalytic converter theft. The first requires dealers to put the vehicle VIN number on the converter.
The second law then states that it is illegal to remove that VIN number on that catalytic converter.
Then there's a new law allowing cities to start testing speed cameras. San Francisco, San Jose, and Oakland are among them. And before they're installed,
They have to identify specific areas that have either school zones or high volumes of crashes or known street racing areas.
and a new law will prohibit parking or stopping along a curb at least 20 feet from a marked crosswalk to enhance pedestrian safety.
Having that 20-foot distance is going to allow them to be seen much earlier.
Kathy Whitman, KCBS.
Police were involved in a high-speed chase through San Francisco this week that led to 5 people being injured. Among those hurt in the chase was a suspect wanted by police and a pedestrian. The chase started Tuesday around 6 p.m. near Civic Center Plaza when police tried to pull over a vehicle that was involved in a previous hit and run. Police say the suspect drove off and hit a car with 3 people in it and a pedestrian as he tried to evade arrest. All suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The chase ended on Pennsylvania Street when the suspect was arrested. He was hospitalized for injuries sustained in the multiple crashes. And California State Appeals Court says journalists and the public can have access to police drone footage as long as it's not being used in an active criminal investigation. The Chronicle reporting the 4th District Court of Appeals in San Diego ruled yesterday that the public should have access to all police drone footage except when a crime is caught on camera and the footage does not violate an individual's right to privacy. Authorities use drones to monitor all types of activities from wildfires to reports of mountain lions in a neighborhood. The court ruled 3-0 that the public should have access to footage of this nature. Well, there are claims that an exodus of Californians to Texas is driven mostly by taxes. As Pete Demetrio reports, whether it's true depends on which numbers you crunch.
The short answer, according to a study by the Institute of Taxation and Economic Policy, is that California is the better tax environment for the vast majority of earners. San Francisco-based tax attorney Robert Wood agrees, pointing out someone earning more than $600,000 a year in income would be better off in Texas, which has no personal income taxes, and total taxes on that level of earning are only about 3% as compared to 13% plus in California. but lower the income rate and the picture changes dramatically.
Somebody earning $25,000 to $50,000, which this recent study mentions, if you're somebody in that sort of income bracket, you're likely better to stay put in California, at least if you're talking about taxes.
Making a decision to move, though, is not just based on dollars and cents, because those leaving California have also cited other factors, such as a lower cost of living, home prices, job opportunities, and favorable political climate and attitudes as reasons for a Texas relocation. Pete Demetrio, KCBS.
We are going to update traffic and weather together in 1 minute.
Timing is everything. And now is the time to buy, California, during the year-end sell-a-thon at your California Ford dealer. It's time for our biggest offers of the year on the entire Ford lineup of trucks and SUVs, like the built Ford Tough F-150, part of Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years and counting, or the adventure-ready Ford Bronco Sport with GOAT modes to help you conquer the great outdoors, and the always electrifying Ford Mustang Mach-E with 0 to 60 thrills and 0 emissions. Now's the time to buy during the year-end sell-a-thon at your California Ford dealers with exclusive offers on your favorite Ford vehicles. And now is your time to get behind the wheel of the Ford truck or SUV you've always wanted. But time is running out. These offers absolutely end on January 2nd. Visit your California Ford dealer today, based on 1977 to 2022 calendar year total sales.
First for traffic on KCBS, Claire is following a crash in Milpitas.
It is indeed Dixon Landing Road on-ramp to Interstate 880 southbound. It's partly blocking the right lane and it's partly blocking the on-ramp. A couple of cars wrecked there. Just slow right as you pass. Up ahead, though, I've got another patch of slowing on southbound Interstate 880 right as you exit Fort Tasman. That just may be some debris in the way there. Still pretty busy drive getting through downtown San Jose. Sharks just got underway a few minutes ago. And, of course, you still got Christmas in the park. Everyone's still entertaining the out-of-town guests. So still pretty busy right now through downtown San Jose. We did have a crash in the Coyote Valley, Highway 101 southbound before Tennant. Now off to the right shoulder. Heard about that from Kim from the KCBS phone force. Past that, it's a good drive as you make your way into Gilroy. Little sluggish on the Altamont Pass, east on 580 at Northwind. We had an accident. Everybody there over to the right shoulder. Got some on and off slowing from there to Grantline. Our next report is at 7:48 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
And Bay Area weather, mostly cloudy with a chance of a lingering shower or two tonight. Breezy at times with overnight lows in the 40s and 50s. Another system moves in tomorrow, bringing rain and winds and potential for a few thunderstorms. We're expecting highs to be in the 60s. Showers will start to taper off on Saturday. Should be dry on Sunday, with maybe some lingering showers. And it's going to be dry for New Year's Day. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
Hey guys, at Primale Medical, their mission is to provide you with the medical care you need to improve your ED, low T, and incontinence. With years dedicated to improving the lifestyle of their patients in the Bay Area, Primale Medical strives to improve your love life and overall health. Listen to Dr. Robert Rowley.
We have virtually every medication known to man to help men. We specialize in acoustic wave therapy, sublingual lozenges, which bypass the digestive system, making them work faster and more effectively, injectable medications, and testosterone treatment for those patients who need it. Impotence problems can be treated in just one visit.
Why wait? Don't lose hope. Call now. Get a PSA test, testosterone test, Doppler ultrasound, and a full year of free visits for just $99. Call now, 415-761-4037. That's 415-761-4037. 415-761-4037. Or go to primemealmedical.com.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable Scent Beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppable bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. Get 6 times longer lasting freshness plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppable in wash scent beads. Don't miss out on limited time appliance deals during the closeout event at Lowe's. For a limited time, get up to 35% off select major appliances. Plus, get an additional 20% off in-store clearance appliances. Hurry, these deals are too good to last long. Shop in-store or online today, because Lowe's knows deals. Lowe's knows home improvement. About 12/25 2823 through 1324. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
KCBS is always streaming live on the free Odyssey app.
We want to get you the very latest by turning it over to KCBS's Kim Vestal. A little bit early on traffic, but it's very important. This traffic story is becoming a news story this afternoon.
And already a lot of commotion. Download the free Odyssey app and follow KCBS today.
Stardate December 28th. A low hum ripples through the universe. The possible rumble of pairs of supermassive black holes. The waves that make up the hum are light years long, so they're hard to pick up. In fact, you need a receiver as big as a galaxy, and astronomers recently discovered the hum using such giant receivers. Gravitational waves are ripples in space-time created by the motions of massive objects. Scientists have detected the waves produced by the mergers of smaller black holes, but the waves produced by supermassive black holes are much too long for detectors here on Earth. Instead, astronomers have created galaxy-spanning detectors using pulsars, the ultra-dense corpses of exploded stars. They spin at up to hundreds of times per second, sending out pulses of energy. The spin rate is extremely stable, so a pulsar ticks like a very steady clock. But when a gravitational wave passes between Earth and a pulsar spins a bit faster or slower. Since the waves are so long, it can take years to see a difference in the timing. Combining observations of many pulsars over many years makes the changes easier to see. Several teams of astronomers have measured those changes. They say the most likely explanation is waves from pairs of supermassive black holes that are about to merge. Their work shows that millions of such mergers could be in progress, producing a deep hum across the universe. For the McDonald Observatory, I'm Billy Henry.
Oh, it's cold. Honey? Honey, you need Dayquil Severe Honey.
Dayquil Severe Honey gives you powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste, because life doesn't stop for a cold. Okay, I'm ready to go.
No, I'm getting a cold.
Honey, try Dayquil Severe Honey for powerful cold and flu relief. Dayquil Severe with honey flavor. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, honeylicious, power through your day, medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
At Lowe's, save big every day when you buy in bulk. Save 15% on select Sanctuary by Green Fiber blown-in insulation when you buy 30 or more. Plus, get an extra 5% off every day on eligible purchases when you use your Lowe's Business Credit Card. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Discount ticket at time of purchase. See sales associate for details. 5% off or subject to credit approval. Exclusions and terms apply. See store Lowe's.com/credit for details.
Coming up on KCBS.
I'm Jeffrey Schaub in Petaluma, where bookstore workers are given $500 gifts by famous author James Patterson.
Right now it's 7:45. It's time for the KCBS Sports Line, brought to you by your Bay Area Chevy dealers. Visit BayAreaChevroletDealers.com. We'll start with basketball. The Warriors hosting the Miami Heat at Chase Center tonight, looking to continue their 8-game at-home winning streak. They are in the second quarter right now. The game is tied 30-30. With more sports, here's Matt Pittman.
11-4 49ers, 4-11 Washington Commanders. Sunday, 10 a.m. the kickoff. It's the return of Chase Young to Washington, where the pass rusher spent the first 3.5 seasons of his career before he was traded to the 49ers at the trade deadline before Week 9. Any added juice returning to D.C.?
At the end of the day, it's just playing ball.
Chase says he is looking forward to one thing.
I think we got a great
And those animal lovers among us certainly appreciate that. Nick Bosa says the addition of Young is exactly what the 49ers needed, especially mid-season.
He's done an amazing job. I think he's gotten better each week, and continues to get better. And this week is a huge one for him. He's already pretty hyped up about it and excited, so we're going to try and play our best game for him.
As far as what Bosa sees in this week's opponent, the 4-11 Commanders, who are going with a backup at quarterback, Jacoby Brissett.
They just switched up their quarterback. They're down a